Alright, talking about lucid dreams. My camera cut off last time, so I'm just gonna do this in two different parts. I got to the end of the last one, so this is my next spiritual dream I had. So I've come out my body, and basically, as soon as I've come out, I've hopped out. Right, I've just sat straight up, and I could just sense the whole place was different to what it normally was. I still seen my bedroom and everything, and my bedroom was kind of how it was as well. Yeah, everything was how it was normally, but I just seen energy on the walls, and I just had a different kind of sense to normally. I had a bad feeling about being there, but I just still went with it anyway. But as soon as I got in, I've looked around. I went to walk out my door. In fact, I didn't look back. I went to walk out my door, and I just sensed something. I've turned around, and I've seen like energy, kind of like. I've noticed that my bed was different. It weren't my bed, as well. There was two beds. One was sideways. No, one was going crossways, and one was going the other direction. And what normal? I seen on top of the bed, right at the back of my room. It's like they was trying to sit away from. They was sitting away from me when I went in there. I've turned around and I've looked at it. It's got like energy you see from. I always see this. It's like heat wave energy, similar to that heat wave energy, but it had like long, kind of smoky, white, kind of real light blue lines around it. Like lines. How can I explain it? Well, I'm gonna draw it quickly. Yeah, it had like a spiral of lines going around it. Anyway, in a circle, a big ball, and I guess that was a poltergeist aura. That's what I seen it as anyway. The second I seen it, I just knew it was a poltergeist for some reason. So, I was just standing there with my arms folded, just looking like, basically what, you know what I mean? And I've seen the bed just literally slid round and slammed towards them, innit? And I was like, yeah, that's definitely a poltergeist. And like, I've gone to walk off, and I've seen like a black figure just shoot out of nowhere. It's like, no, it literally appeared straight in front of me. And it was like a small figure, dark shadow figure of a girl, young girl. I seen the hair was like black, and the eyes were blue, and she like appeared and flashed like in front of me, because she like looked kind of demon looking, scary, but she was only small. And I was just standing there with my arms folded, and she was just literally there in front of my face. And then she flashed, and then after that, she was there, appeared for a second, and straight after, a male, like a boy, appeared. Like, he looks like the guy the boy out the Omen, but he was like how his hair was and that. But it was like, yeah, blue eyes as well, but the eyes were glowing blue, not like normal eyes. It was like he had like something going across the front of the face like that, like blue eyes anyway. And it was like blatantly just trying to scare the shit out of me, but I wasn't even bothered. I just literally stood in the face, like with my arms folded. Didn't even bother me at all. Kind of like had a little kind of shock feeling, you know what I mean? Like what? No one fear or anything like that. But yeah, man, these like demons, definitely, man, poltergeist demons. They had like kind of blue eyes, flash of a young girl, then a flash of a young boy, man. And a weird thing was though, I come out this dream. After this, I've walked into my living room, and I was thinking nothing was gonna happen. I was just waiting, I tried to stay in the dream for as long as possible. I wasn't letting nothing wake me up. And as soon as I've come into my living room, something's grabbed me, and I could not move. And I just knew this energy wasn't good. And I was literally kind of stuck, and I just lifted up a few feet off the ground, and I was like, shit. Because I couldn't do nothing, and I was trying to wake up and I couldn't wake up. And I was like, I just started fucking. I was like, kind of scream, like messing about in the fucked up, in like a kind of joking way, and I just like woke up. And when I woke up, I meditated on them, and I seen an Egyptian like goddess. When I had the long black hair, she had that. She had like a gold thing on her head, like a gold crown, whatever you call it. Gold what's the word for it? Can't even think. Yeah. She had some gold on her head, and she was sitting in like an Egyptian kind of room that I've seen before. When I've seen Anubis and Nefertiti, and that is same kind of setting, and she had a book in front of her, and it was a fucking spell book, and I was just like, what was that about? Because I just thought it was her straight away, even though it weren't. I didn't see her. I just thought it was something to do with it, and then all I heard was like, I must have made a mistake. So I was like, what? So messing about, proper fucking about with me anyway, that time. Yeah, I'm gonna tell and then another lucid dream I had with a dark spirit. This one, what happened was, I was laying down on my bed, asleep. I was asleep, and I kind of stopped breathing, and when I came aware, I felt someone squeezing my throat, like real tight, squeezing my throat, and I was just like, shit, I just had the coldest feeling ever. And then it let go, and I woke up, and when I opened my eyes, I seen standing at my doorway a shadow girl, similar to the last one I seen. She was about 5 foot tall, and her hair was like swinging, like she had, like the wind was blowing her hair, and it was just all blacked out. And then like I've heard a voice, and she's like, and I said, what was that about? In my head, like trying to use telepathy to communicate with her, and I've heard her say, and farewell. And then in my mind's eye, I'd seen her floating away. And then I went back to sleep again. But that was the fucking strangest experience ever, man. Like, I don't know if I stopped breathing first, or this spirit stopped me breathing, like strangled me. I don't know what that was about, man. Cause I don't know. But she was, and farewell. Thought it was a fucking alien, some alien being. I had a kind of ET experience, psychic visions at that time as well. So yeah, that's about all my spiritual dreams. There's a few others, but I can't really talk about them now. I had one. Might as well tell this one as well. I come out my body and someone was poking me, and I knew straight away it was a girl. I'd never met this, and I don't know if it's one of these girls, the same ones. I don't know who it was because I couldn't really see her. But she was poking me in my back, and I thought, yeah, because usually, cause I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure, I'm like kind of 50-50, they're poking me to get me through to these spiritual dreams. But still, I don't really like it. So I'm being poked, and I'm being poked really, really hard, yeah. And I just got this sense of like a smiling, while she's doing it, like messing about. You get this weird sense, and then I've stood up. That's it. It's gone, and I've sensed a move, and she stood up. So I've stood up. I've like stood up as well. No, first of all, I called my angel off. I was like, because I seen blue angels, but like about 2 days before. So I asked one of them to come. And I seen her appear, and she appeared in black. She had like a black hoodie on. The hood was down, and I seen she had her blonde hair tied back, and she came like appeared straight away, like to see what was going on. And but by then I'd realised that this girl was only messing around. A girl was only messing around, and that I was safe anyway, and there weren't nothing gonna happen. So like, I stood up anyway, and I grabbed her, and I kind of swung her. I kind of swung her to the side, and then that was it. I just woke up. It's like, what the fuck? So that was another spiritual dream. That's it. I'm gonna do some more videos. If I get any more experiences, I'll post a video. I'm gonna be doing more videos on my experiences with visions and chi energy as well. Alright, see you in a bit.